What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And we are in a new season, and yeah, we are progressing well. This is going to go out after the Euros final, so fingers crossed England won. If they didn't, damn it. Anyway, we have got a narrow formation today, and we have got the 4-1-2-1-2-2, so it's the narrow version, not the wide version. This is how we've got it set up. We've got it balanced 45-71, balanced direct passing 45-7, 2 and 1. Now, this formation is pretty solid in terms of moving forward, defending, passing it around. The width you get is from basically the left back and the right back, and it's a very nice formation in the respect of if you're coming up against a wider formation, if you like. So if you're playing against the 4-2-4s, which is quite prominent at the minute, or the 4-4-2s, then the narrower formations are slightly better because you can outnumber them in the middle of the field, but you also get the added width from the left back and right back, and also it defends in a 4-4-2. So the way I have this set up, it's a 4-4-2 system. So let me drop in the gameplay. I'll explain everything during the gameplay, and then we'll come back at the end of the video and we'll do the instructions so you can see how I've got this set up. I think it's always good to start with defence, where you work from defence to attack, how you get from one place to another. So you can kind of see how these players are all spread out across the pitch. Although it is a narrow formation, we get some nice passing. The right back is well forward. And yeah, like I say, we get a lot of crosses with this formation, which is pretty good. And that's a 1-0. Then we go to the defensive side of things. Now you can see here, I will pause it, and you will see right here, 2 banks of 4 and then your 2 strikers on the far left. So you can see we defend in a 4-4-2. We get a little bit of luck in the box there, we win the ball back, and then, we run into the next game. So I just wanted to show you guys defensively how this is set up as well, and you will also see that we transition into this formation, so it's not like I'm playing a different formation and then transition into it afterwards. So you can see where we're coming from. You can also see in this game clip that eventually Garnacho, after about the second minute in game, decides to come to the right. Barcola goes to the left. It does take a little bit of time, and it's supposed to take 7 to 10 seconds. It can take a little bit longer depending on your internet connection and stuff like that. So, but once they're transitioned across, it's absolutely fine. And then you can see here again, it kind of starts off in a 4-4-2 when attacking. You can see now we're in the 4-1-2-1-2. My right back is extremely wide. As I said, it is the wide formation. And then we're in FUT Champs, by the way, and we get a nice early goal. And I don't think the opponent wanted to play anyway, so he just quit. Then we move on to another FUT Champs game, and you can see we're 1-0 down. And the beauty about this formation is you do get a lot of runners. So you will get a lot of late runners as well, as opposed to using a 4-3-3, for example, and the 2 wingers will get into the box, and then you hope the cam gets there. This will give you the opportunity to get players in the box. It is a very attack-minded formation, so just bear that in mind, which is why I said at the start you probably will be left with 3 at the back. But again, we're in a situation now, guys, where everybody has super fast centre back, so it isn't much of an issue unless we do something stupid and do a tackle and miss the ball. So again, you can see our out ball is the right back because he's extremely wide. We get it forward to Puskas. A little bit of a run here. You can see we've got runners coming through again, and again a nice easy goal. So already 2-0 up and cruising, if you like. We're getting a lot of space now, and again you can see the runners are there, and that is a nice goal. And eventually he quits, which isn't ideal because I was doing challenges as well, so it's not great. And then you can see here again, we transition, we're going to pass it around for a little bit just so we do get into position. You can start to see the players move on your screen. And then once that happens, we know we're good to go with this formation. And again, the right back is my out ball, or my left back, depending on what side you prefer to play. And pretty much from kickoff, we get a nice easy goal. And again, I'll show it here. You can see we're defending, and I'm going to pause it in a second, and then you will see, boom, right there, we have 2 banks of 4, and you can just about see the 2 strikers in shot as well. So that is what I'm talking about with the way this defends. It defends really nicely, and then suddenly it splits off into the 4-1-2-1-2, and then it becomes narrow. So defensively, the width is there, which is pretty good. So that's why you don't get caught out on the 4-2-4s, etc. And the attacking everybody's closer together when you attack, which again is, if you like this type of formation, then this is a perfect setup. And I mean, we went quite far with this. We did the qualification quite quickly. This works on old gen as well. This exact same setup works on old gen as well. It is a little bit more attacking than usual, and you do get a little bit exposed if you're not careful. Providing you don't send your DM on a run and you leave your centre backs alone, yeah, you'll have three at the back all the time. So you could say it's you're defending with three at the back, but just here you can see how close everybody is together on the attack. There's always a passing option. And I think, yeah, with some of the formations we create, there isn't always a passing option. You have to do a turn, a little bit of skill, go backwards to go forwards type of thing. Whereas this one, with it being so narrow and everybody being so close together, you do have more passing options, I think. And here, for example, we lose the ball, but because we're quite close together, we win it back really quickly, get it out to our left back, out to our LM. And yeah, he passes it short because the options there, passes it short again, and again another goal. So you can kind of see where I'm going with this formation. The passing options there's a lot of them. There's no reason to not find a pass in this formation, even if you've got teams like this, for example, that are doing the press. You will always find an option, and just remember that outball. If you do find yourself without an option, which is highly unlikely, you just need to remember that the outball is your left back or your right back. Just that one switch, whether you use it with the lofted, whether you use it with the through ball, that is always available. So just bear that in mind. And again, here you can see 2 banks of 4. We win the ball back. Almo, he's playing on my right side. And yeah, I mean, from here, he's such a good card as well. So he's backed up by the right back. Again, we get a nice couple of little passes going, and boom, we're in on goal again. What more can you ask for? It is solid. And again, here we'll show the defensive side of things. So this is I'm defending here, 2 banks of 4. We get it out to the wing, nice little 1-2. Again, we've always got options out to Olmo here, and yeah, you'd use that double sprint button. He is not being caught, and that is the good alarm as well. So it's not like it's the slow one. And again, some nice passes, which gets us a corner, and then from the corner, I've said it before, these little buggy, glitchy corner things. Yeah, look at this. All day long you can do that. So yeah, anyway, no more waffling. Let's jump straight to the instructions. So yeah, with the instructions on this one, we're going to leave the left back and right back unbalanced and overlap. We want them to naturally get forward using their work rates, basically. And then we're going to have the DM. We're going to have them on cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking, and cover centre. So when the left back and right back bomb forward, you're going to be left with your 2 centre backs and your DM. So effectively 3 at the back. This is where it gets interesting. So we've got when defending, you've got Rice here, it's DM. Then we're going to have Pedri come back on defence, get in the box for crosses, because although he's on come back on defence, we need him to get forward. We need him to be a box-to-box player. So he will sit next to Rice. So they are your 2 CMs when you defend. And then obviously, in this scenario, we've got Barcola on the left, cover wing, get in the box for crosses, and the same for Garnacho. We've got cover wing, get in the box for crosses. Now they're your 2 wide players. So RM, obviously LM, 2 CMs when you defend, and then your 2 strikers stay central, get behind, and stay forward. Now you'll see in the gameplay we ripped a lot of teams apart, and I did make a point in having a look at their setups and their formations. So this was very good against like the 4-2-2s, the 4-2-4s, the 4-4-2s. Very good against the wide formations. And we scored a lot of goals, which is pretty cool. And not only that, we got a lot of crosses in as well, so it was pretty good for that too. So yeah, hit that like button if you like what you see. Comment, subscribe if you haven't already, that would be amazing. And until Friday, everybody take care and look after themselves.